Hey guys, what's up? It's Sean, Autotopia LA. And today, what are we getting into, man? We've done a lot of JDM lately. This is one of my personal top favorites in the world of JDM. Toyota Supra. This is a first-year Supra. My friend David brought this over. He has a company called JDM of California. And we're about to talk through this car with him. You know, he's still in process on the build. But we're gonna do our usual thing, man. We're gonna walk around, talk about the car. We're definitely gonna go for a drive. So hold on, man, because here we go. All right, you guys, this is David. He's the one that brought his Supra over today for us. What year did you say it is again?
It's a 1993.
Which is the first year of the Supra, of this generation.
Yes.
Okay.
So first of all, I want to thank you guys for having me here. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
It means a lot to me. So I'll talk about the car. It's a 1993. Basically, I imported as a stock Supra. It wasn't like this. It was a gray. Nothing done to it and everything, because 93 it's getting legal, of course, 25 years old.
Right.
So that's why, yeah. So I wanted to go through the process of registering it in California.
Okay.
So this one I got the title and everything. So once I got the title, that's when I was like, you know what? I have it in hand, so let's do it.
So it is the 2JZ motor?
It is a 2JZ, but it's a 2JZ GE, not the GTE. So there's two type of GTEs. There's one that comes, the actual one with a non-VVTi, but me, I'm going with the VVTi, which is the newer model.
Okay.
The 2JZ, yeah. So that's what I have already a V161 6-speed transmission for it.
And this, you said, is a non-turbo car right
it's
now?
It's a non-turbo 5-speed right now, yeah.
Which is funny, I never knew, again, I don't know a lot about these, dude, but I thought all Supras were turbo cars. I didn't know there was a non-turbo car.
Yeah, no, they made it even automatic also on the Toyota Supras, yeah. They made here in the US, I believe there was mostly twin turbo automatics. There's a lot of twin turbo automatics, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but in Japan there was an option of the 5-speed non-turbo, and then there was the 6-speed with the twin turbo.
Got it.
2JZ GT.
So eventually you're gonna make this a twin or single?
So at the beginning, I think this is mostly for my company, like as a show car. So I want mostly, because I sell only stock engines, not built, not modified.
Got it.
So I want to do like a stock engine into it for now.
Got it.
Just to represent the company that I sell 2JZ and it's stock, and that's what I want at the beginning. But later on, single turbo, of course, and more power.
Okay, cool. Headlights. Are those stock on this car?
So this is a stock OEM headlights, but it's not from a 93. It's from a 98 and up spec. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I guess they just look so different to me. And overall, is a lot of the cars still stock, but not like that's not stock. The wheels on here are not stock, are they?
Yeah, no. So what I did was I changed the first thing I changed was the headlights, because a 93, of course, is 25 years old, and it was all like, so I had to change it.
Yeah.
Then after that, of course, I put some coilovers, chain suspension on it.
Okay.
Yeah, the coilovers, and then after that, I did the wheels, the T37, which is like my favorite.
Such a great wheel. It's such a great wheel. I like any JDM for me kind of has to wear this wheel, and I know that's not true across the board, but it really is so iconic to this car. I think, you know.
Thank you. And after that, I upgraded the brakes, which is Alcon. It's a really old school brakes.
Okay.
Yeah, which I had it on a front clip. I got it in a. So we have front clips also at the shop that we get. So we had a Toyota Supra front clip, and it had with the Alcon brake. So I just
got it. And is that what's on front and rear?
The rear is actually a twin turbo stock brakes from a Supra. From a Toyota Supra, yeah. And I put
and then cleaned them up.
Clean it up, and I put my logo also in there.
Yeah.
You can see the JDM of
Hey dude, you own your own business. I know what this is like, man. You gotta promote what you do. You gotta keep your business alive.
Yeah.
Now the color, you said it was a silver?
Yeah, it was a silver originally. So I wanted to go with this color, like paint it, but I was kind of like scared, you know, how it's gonna look, a yellow, bright and everything. So,
yeah, it's definitely bright.
Exactly. So What I did, one of my good friend who owns a wrap company, Endless, in Temecula.
Okay.
He did the wrap for me, and he took it. He did it in a week because we had to go to Forma Drift, and Forma Drift was the first show that was last year.
Dude, here's what trips me out on this, because I know we already talked about this a little bit, you guys. He told me the car was wrapped for that reason, testing it to make sure you're going to like the color before you commit to the paint.
Yeah.
Dude, nobody does this when they wrap cars. Nobody comes into the door jammed into the. I mean, nobody. Can't say nobody, but almost nobody, dude. Typically, you know, the car would be yellow out here. We'd pop the door and you go, "Oh, there's the original color."
Exactly.
I think it's so cool you did that, man. So, is there anything else mechanically that's so suspension you've done?
Yeah.
The front brakes you've upgraded, but then you've left the motor stock so far.
Yeah. So what I did, I just added the exhaust and that's it for now.
Right.
Because I didn't want it to go through a lot of stuff on the engine because I know that I'm gonna upgrade it.
Yeah.
But I just did the maintenance stuff, timing belt, water pump, thermostat, and all that stuff.
Okay.
Just to drive it for now, yeah.
Okay.
But eventually by end of the year, that's my goal. So to swap it over with the GTE.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
But for now, I added like the bright seat on it, Momo steering wheel, and actually Momo themselves, they came to my shop and they photo shoot this car, yeah, because of the steering wheel, yeah.
It's a legendary company, man. I mean, that's a cool company to be associated with. It really is.
I'm so happy. It's like a dream come true.
That's awesome, dude. And I remember you were saying before about the exhaust that you had to put a silencer on because the car's really loud.
So there was a cop who pulled me over because of the exhaust. Yeah, so luckily didn't say anything, but yeah, after that I got scared and I put the silencer.
Got it.
So I'm driving with that for now.
Got it. Well, I say we go for a drive. You cool with that?
Of course. I'll let you drive it. Sure, but I think they come almost like 200 something. 200, I would say, horsepower on it.
At the crank or at the wheels?
At the wheels.
Okay.
I think in the GT stock they come almost like 300.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard so many great things about the 2JZ motor that you can just build and build and build and it'll just take whatever you give it. I've also heard that stock transmission is the same, is that it can take a lot of power.
I've seen people have used that one up to 900, 1,000 horsepower.
Right.
On that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it costs so much. I sell them for almost a used one for almost 7,000, 7,500 easily. Yeah.
Wow.
And they're so hard to get. Those transmissions
are they?
Really hard to get. Yeah.
Now I always forget this. Which side is the turn signal? It's the right side, right? Yep.
Yeah.
I knew it. I was about to put your windshield wipers on, wasn't I? Is this mileage accurate on here that it's 99?
Yeah, 99,000 kilometers, yeah.
Got it.
That comes about like 50 something, 60K, let's say.
Yeah, I can see how you want your turbo.
Yeah.
Right? It's lacking power.
It is. Especially when you drive this and people want to race with you on the freeway.
Right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy. You got me.
I always do this, like, you know, you got it. Just go.
Yeah. Ah, man, thanks for letting me drive this, dude. This is fun, man. All right, you guys, well, that's it for our shoot with David and his very cool Supra, man. And obviously, as we just talked about, there's a lot of purpose to this car for him, part of it representative of his company. So he's in process on this. You know, I was just joking with him at the end as we were coming back in. I'm sure he's looking forward to putting the turbo on here. I'm sure he's looking forward to getting some more power because it needs it, is the truth. But other than that, it's really a wonderfully set up car. The suspension he did on here is great. The brakes, the transmission's just like butter on this car. And I don't know, man. I don't know what else to say except for this is just a great Supra. I'm super stoked that I just got to drive this. As you can see from the smile, yes, I had fun. And I hope you guys had fun as well. As always, man, I say this and I truly mean it, but thank you for hanging and watching and supporting what we do over here. It really matters to us. And that's it for us today, man. I'll see you in the next episode. All right, later.